know you can go. You don't have to watch the Gene Deal show. Sarah, smile. Oh, won't you smile a while with me, Sarah? Whiskey to Dawn. What up with you, boy? 10/16. I was born on that day. Ken Intelligent came in at that time. Starhema, Lynbrook, Old Game, Whit Darnell. A lot of people came in at 10/16. Oh, no. Wow, I got a lot of firsts, man. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All the bros was calling me last night. They in Charlotte. It's the Omega Psi Phi Conclave. I wish I could be there, but I'm working diligently on getting this book out, trying to get this cover done. That's all I'm waiting on, the cover and the last rewrite. This is not going to be no ignorant shit. My book is not going to be, where you're going to be like, yo, he was supposed to have a period right here. He was supposed to have a question mark right here. He was supposed to have a comma. No, we're going to make it literally good. Good morning, Westside Sports Radio. What up with y'all out there? Westside Sports Radio. Use that as a drop. Just messing with you, man. Tim Perry, what's good? I want to tell the story when I first met Sarah, and it wasn't with Puff, and it wasn't around Puff, but I'm going to tell you the story about that just because he got on and posted her, and I could see how people have changed over the years. Money make you do strange things. Tracy Lee, thanks, Mama. This book is going to be an introduction to Gene Deal, so people could get an understanding of who I am, what I am, and it's going to have a lot of stories you never heard of, and it's going to talk about a lot of things, and you're going to be like, yo, damn, this nigga. And it's not even a fourth. I've already started the second book, and it's much easier now. You understand? I'm retired, and I'm on my second chapter of the book and my second chapter of life. So, I want you to stick around. What up with you, Bigum BX? Thanks for working out there for me. If I have in any way disrespected any of you women out there by saying you hear me say, yo, don't get your wig snatched off. It ain't me who gonna snatch your wig off. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't saying I'ma snatch a wig off. No, because I don't do things like that. And it's all in just and fun. Fred Colvin, what up with you, boy? I'm saying it in jest and fun. But before I start off this split your wig, Pretty Don Wordsworth. I'm going to read your stuff, Pretty Don Wordsworth. Stop threatening me. You're going to split my wig. I'm going to read it. Send it again. Send it in my DM. That's what y'all say. Sheila Price, morning to you, Mama. So, I want to tell y'all a couple of things that's happening, because I'm coming here to y'all because Devon Shelton, I'm fucked up, man. I'm going to be real with y'all. We lost a good one about a year and a half or so ago. That was Teen, one of Slick and the Family first members who actually gave us the Slick and Family handshake. We lost him, and then just the other day, they shot his son in the head for whatever bullshit that his mans and them took him over to in the projects that had a beef with somebody. He was going to straighten it out, and they took his life. I'm effed up about that. I'm effed up about a man I seen on television. And Tim Perry, Southern California, this shit just tore me up. I mean, like, it's still effing with me, and I don't know why I've gotten to the point whereas a lot of things that I'm hearing and seeing and the disgust of our young brothers in the streets now is eating at me. This man took his son from out of Harlem and moved to Plainfield. Thank you, Tim Perry. He moved to Plainfield with his family. He came back to visit. Joy High, what up, mama? He came back to visit his grandmother, his son's grandmother, and brought his kids with him. Joel Rice, he brought his kids with him. His son went to the corner store that he was familiar with. We call them the bodegos. You understand? The bodego. And as coming out the store, from a basketball game or whatever, somebody shot his friend in the leg and shot the 14-year-old boy in the head, and he died. I seen the father on television. I'm going to get through this shit. I seen the father on television, and he had a tear. He was crying, and he was talking about how he failed his son. He was talking about how he failed his son. He was talking about how he failed his son, or he felt that he failed his son. And he couldn't move from the spot. He was parked across the street from where his son was at. Nigga, I want to go to war for him. I want to go to war for him, nigga. I want to go to war for him. And he didn't say, I want to get at these people. He didn't say, I want to kill them. He didn't say, I want to inflict the same pain that I'm feeling on his family. He said, I wanted justice. He said, I wanted justice. I'm sitting there thinking, I want to torture these niggas. I want to get razor blades and slit him all over his body. Then pack it with salt. I'm thinking, I want to tie his feet to a chair and put carpet under it. And take an extension cord and cut the wires from the extension cord and place it on the rug with masking tape and wet it. And just start doing some shock therapy on it. I'm thinking like that. This man is in tears. And he said, all I want is justice. Hey, Doc, what's up with you, mama? Oh, I know how to torture a nigga. I'm from the Lou. And I got a cousin, shout out Pretty Tony. I'm not going to tell his business. He's a barber. One of the ruthless niggas that you ever want to know. Nigga came up in a barber shop and shot him 9 times. He made it. That's all I'm going to say. This man said, I just want justice for my son. I can't move from the spot. He said, I can't move from the spot. They killed my 14-year-old boy. I can't move from the spot. Any man out there that has helped raise another man's child, any man out there that's raised his own kids and tried to do the best he could do for his fucking kids, that went from one job to the next job, who did whatever he's supposed to do, can understand where I'm coming from. I felt this nigga pain. I wanted to go to war for this nigga. And I didn't even know him. I wanted to go to war for this nigga. If the nigga called me up and say, yo, I don't know you, Big Gene, but what you got? Niggas know me. What you got? Let's rendezvous. For his 14-year-old son, I'm there. For him as a father, I'm there. Because I felt his pain. This nigga said, I can't move from this spot, with tears rolling down his eyes. He said, I can't move from this spot. I think I felt my son. All I want is justice. Now, what is justice? He was looking at the police catching this motherfucker and bringing him to justice. I'm going to get into the title and what I said because a lot of y'all want to hear that. A lot of people want to hear this industry shit that I know. And nigga, I got some tapes that could ruin niggas' careers. Excuse me, y'all. Oh my God. All right, good shit. Yo, fuck it. You could talk about me, niggas could put it up, and yo, the nigga nose running and all that shit, like they could say whatever the fuck they want to say about Gene. But one thing for certain, 2 things for sure. Gene ain't worrying about them putting their hands on him. None of these YouTube niggas. I didn't want to come like this, man, but I think it should have been known. I had shit that I want to talk about. This lady, Miss Janelle, out there in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, who got a podcast that she's starting. She's a singer. She's the female version, or probably better, or I don't know if she play any instruments like that, but her stories is like Life Jennings. You understand, on that level. And Life Jennings was one of my favorite artists. The nigga was deep in his shit. He did Jail Time. He came out playing the guitar, playing music that you want to hear. Yo, I cried all the way from New York to fucking St. Louis listening to his album or his CD or whatever. So this lady Janelle is on that level. And she got a little podcast she's probably trying to blow up her singing career. And nobody gave me a dime, said nothing. Yo, Gene, do this, we give you this and all like that. I don't rock like that. She's on that level. and she got a thing called Conversation on the Couch or something like that. I'm sorry about that. It's called Couch Chronicles. Gina Reyes sent it to me, and I got introduced to her music. So I know y'all want to hear stories like that. I want to tell y'all stories about this African, and he's probably a president of one of the countries in Africa. I just seen a clip of it, and he's trying to do the same thing that Gaddafi tried to do by uniting Africa. A united Africa would bring on wars all over the world. A united Africa would bring on wars all over the world, y'all. Because Africa has so many resources that has been taken from them throughout the years, throughout the centuries, throughout time. If you get France, if you get Britain, if you get Germany, if you get all these white countries, and I don't mean nothing from the white people that come who watch me, because I love y'all. Some of y'all got a deeper understanding than my own black brothers and sisters. Shout out, Miss Liz. Some of them got a deeper understanding than some of my own black brothers and sisters that's raising black young men. That doing I want to say the scramble for Africa, 1881. 7 Western European countries went into Africa to steal all their resources, and they embargoed on Africa at one time. That was the First World War. They try to tell you this other shit. No, that was the First World War. When 7 Western European countries embargoed on Africa and stole their resources and divided. I'm going to take this piece, y'all take this piece. I'm going to take this piece, I'm going to take that piece. Africa got every resource a country would need to survive. Most countries like Britain, their money and everything is backed by gold. But they don't have no gold mines. The gold mines are in Africa. Africa got all the crude oil, all the fucking uranium, anything to build bombs, it's all in Africa. And they take it out of it. They don't want us to know. And the reason I'm saying this is this. These young brothers out there that's pulling triggers and taking young brothers' lives, they don't understand the greatness in which they came from. They don't understand the greatness in which they came from. They don't understand that when Massa Musa brother sent out 2,000 ships to sail all over all over the world, some of those ships never came back. And they stayed in America, they stayed in South America, they stayed in Brazil, they stayed in Australia, they stayed in every part of the world. And set up cities. And then there was Britain and the Pope, the Queen and the Pope, who decided, we done got this bomb, we done got these cannons, we done got these guns and every shit from China. We're going to take our bombs that we got from China and we gonna go pilgrimage and take what we want. Because the black and the color of their skin, the Pope said it's all right because they're not white. If you don't believe me, the scramble for Africa. It was called imperialism from 1881 to 1914. Our young brothers don't know where they came from. I'm truly hurting for this man, yo. I'm truly hurting the fact that he think he failed his son when it wasn't him. The government has been failing us, and we still looking for the motherfuckers to save us. And they not put in place to save us. Don't you know that, and I'm not trying to do no schooling, no preaching shit. They use Darwinism to decide whether you white or colored. They had been planning after they built everything up and used us to build everything else. They plan was for genocide of us. After they learned everything that we know, they had to go back and destroy the temples. They had to go back and destroy the libraries. They had to go down and destroy the people who taught them. Socrates, Aristotle, Plato, they learned in Egypt. These young boys out here. See, I don't believe in, I'm a firm believer in whooping ass. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's one thing I can say. The Bible said, you spare a rod, you spoil a child. But it's the way that you do it. It's the way that you do it. Like Moran, you say y'all gonna learn today. So listen here, man. I ain't trying to take up y'all time. Let me get to this shit and to make some sense out of it. What the title said, Gene Deal. When I met Sarah Chapman. I took up some of y'all time to tell y'all what was on my mind, and I appreciate y'all being here for me. I was trying not to break down, but the pain for this man, the pain for my man's son, sometimes that shit is great. It's too great. And because we do have an evil out here in this YouTube world, Nigga want to take your tears and your pain for weakness. Play with it. You'll soon know playtime is over. Because what I know to be true, because it gets back to me. Niggas asked about me. Niggas talk about me. And the real gangsters that they worship, the Jewel Ruckledge, the Lou Sims, the niggas they know from the streets, my brother Slick, Bones, Darnell, all these niggas from downtown, Smoke, Rock, Butch, they'll tell you, nigga Gene ain't nothing to play with. For them niggas who ask, I'm not looking for nothing. I'm looking to teach my young brothers out here. I give a nigga a conversation, I let a nigga know. If ands, and buts with candies and nuts, Christmas will be every day. Life ain't like that. You're going to have your ups, you're going to have your downs. But stay in the motherfucking game. Whatever you want to be, you got to be in it. You can't sit on the couch and say, I want to do this and not go out there. You want to do music? Be with motherfuckers who do music. You want to be an artist? Do it. Be with motherfuckers who are artists. You want to be a welder, a doctor, a ditch digger? Be with the motherfuckers who do that. And you will too. Stop making these motherfuckers, looking at these motherfuckers on television and think that your greatness is based on what you wear. What name brand you put on it. Miss Bennett, LaShawn Bennett, is always a better day, like you say. We got to get out of that. I had to get out of that. So, check this out. By my man putting old girl on blast. Now she want to be known and now she want to be famous. Because she know that's what that does. That's Sarah. I met Sarah when she was running with Tanisha, Kim Porter, and her. Now, I said this before, but ain't nobody gonna believe me and ain't nobody gonna know nothing like this. Misa and Kim were cool. Kim snaked Misa to get at Puff. But it was only because Puff came at her with whatever he could do and however he did it. But Misa was snaked by Kim. Kim Porter. Listen to this. Kim Porter, Sarah, and Tanisha would be running together. You could find Tanisha, Kim, and Sarah sometimes in a place called Perks. Perks was on 120th, I think, and Manhattan Avenue. Anybody from Harlem know what I'm talking about. Jim, you're right, in Harlem. So now, George Willer, what up with you out there, George? That's one of my buddies over there in West Virginia. Shout out to you, George. And me and George we talked about situations with his own son, and he's a white guy. Got much respect for George. It was on 123rd Manhattan Avenue? I thought it was 120. Is that 2 blocks from? You sure? Yeah. Because Municipal is on 124th, and it's on the next corner. You're right, 123rd. Sorry about that, man. It's 123rd. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you could go in there, had a good time, eat some good food back in the day, and slide out there with something good. But I wasn't sliding out there with nothing but my leftovers. Harlem for real, peace to you. Jimmy Mack, I wasn't sliding out there with nothing but my leftovers because they had some good food. So now, Tanisha used to mess with this guy named Dodd. Dodd was slaying everything. Dodd was slaying everything. Coco the Real out there in South Carolina. I'm not going to say, but Dodd was slaying everything. And Tanisha was about pretty girl. She was about to fight. Intelligence out there in Chicago. What up with you, boy? One night they was about to fight. And Sarah was there. That's when I first met Sarah. Didn't know that she was effing Pac. Didn't know she was effing Gary Payton. None of that. Megan Davis. She was quiet and reserved. She was much thicker than she is now. Because you know they like them slim, thick girls now. They like them slim, thick girls now. So now, Sarah was mad cool. A young lady that you can have an intelligent conversation with her. She had an education. She had a little street knowledge. But she was like Pac on the low. I get around. I get around. One of the most sneaky, what we used to call them? A sneaker freak. You didn't know it? You couldn't tell it? Mary Williams out there in Australia. Salute to you, mama. You didn't know it? You couldn't tell it? But I ain't gonna get myself in trouble. Cause see, if I say it, I'm gonna get in trouble, and then I'm gonna get a phone call, and I'm gonna have to go sit on the doctor's couch behind this shit. OG Patrice, all them hearts. Can I tell it, Patrice? If Patrice said I could tell it, I'm going to tell it. I'm going to say it. And I'm just going to have to sit on the doctor's couch. I don't care. I don't care what nobody say. I'm just going to have to be on the doctor's couch like, yeah, doc, I said it. Let Patrice tell me I can say it. Patrice, can I say it? No, Joe Jet, you can't say let the truth set you free. No, Coco, I don't want to hear from you either. I want Patrice to tell. Patrice the one threw all those hearts up there. I want Patrice to tell me. Patrice done hung up the damn thing. Now Queen Lotus trying to throw up a lot of heart. Let me see. I told you I ain't gonna say it unless Patrice said. So Patrice ain't said. Let me just get on with the story then. Because I don't see Patrice saying nothing. Everybody talking about, come on, Patrice, come on. Patrice said, that nigga said my name. I'm hanging up. I's got to get back to work. Hey, Desiree Kelly, what up with you, mama? Hey, Appetite for Chick. I'm getting a lot of this purple and gold. Y'all must know the Q's is in, and all the Q's are out there in Charlotte. So Patrice ain't saying nothing. Hey, Tracy, right? So I'm going to go on with the story. Somebody said, Kent tells me, Patrice, sign that damn release. R. Hill said, green light, it's Patrice. Yo, y'all mad funny out there, man. Whew. So listen here, man. Sarah, extremely intelligent, extremely charismatic. She reminds you of somebody that you know you want to get to know. But she was always looked at as the lesser of the two. The lesser of Tanisha and the lesser of Kim Porter. Remember, her, Tanisha, and Kim Porter used to all run together. Motherfuckers hate me. Like, yo, Gene, you was paying attention to all that shit back in the day? Nigga got a memory like a motherfucking elephant. Ain't forgetting shit. That's when them parole motherfuckers try to get me. Nigga, I had shit either written down or I knew it. Here you go. Vegas in the building with the love, Big Gene. OG Patrice. OG Patrice ain't tell me I could do it. She just said, she didn't say Gene go ahead because she an OG. OG Patrice don't want to be that one to be like, yo, I told Gene to say it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say it, so she an OG. She said, nah, Gene, keep that to yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand because she put down OG Patrice. So you know what I'm saying? She got gangster in her. So she don't want me to tell it. She don't want me to say it. Dr. DeCosta, you just give me a check? She in here. Dr. DeCosta in here? Hey, Doc, what's up with you, mama? Queen, everybody. Y'all say hello to Dr. DeCosta. Hey, Jules Reese. What's up, Reese? So anyway, now, she was considered the lesser beauty of the two other girls. If you had them lined up, you understand, you was going for either Kim or you was going for Tanisha. And they were darker than Sarah when niggas was on dark shit. Niggas was on light-skinned chicks. She had the long hair like them. All of them had long hair and stuff like that. LaShawn said it was Mace that got caught in the Range Rover. I don't know nothing about that, brother. I'm still waiting for Patrice to say something. Patrice still ain't said it. With her OG ass. OG Patrice. Nigga, I ain't said nothing. I ain't gonna tell you what to say. Say what you want to say. Okay, so now. They used to step up in Perks. And there was other joints in there, but they were showstoppers. They was really showstoppers. So now, should I say it because of Patrice? Or should I say it anyway and let Patrice off the hook? Or should I honor what I said unless Patrice said it? I'm going to give you Patrice one more minute. I'm going to give Patrice one. Okay, let me go. This. I'm looking at my watch right now. I'm going to give Patrice. Greg Winbush. What up with you, Greg? Look at Michelle. Go ahead and say it. Say it, nigga, say it. that's I'm almost 30 seconds. Got 30 more seconds. Love life. Here go nigga. I hate niggas. And niggas be like, yo, go ahead and say it. Nigga, this is the Gene Deal Show. I'm here to have fun. OG Patrice, tell it. She put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. She put 14 hearts, 7 Bickles and 7 little ones. Now, when you go and you deal and you see those 3 girls, most niggas was going after Kim or either Tanisha. And like I said, they were much darker women, beautiful, than Sarah. But Sarah had some sneaky shit with her. Come to find out, Sarah would suck a blow pop through a straw and fuck on both sides of her panties. And she knew. Let me say that again. She would suck a blow pop through a straw and fuck on both sides of her panties. Oh, okay. I forgot. I got educated and I'm sorry, y'all. This show I'm supposed to do this at night, late night, because I got educated and I have doctors, I got lawyers, I got a lot of people in here. Leslie Michelle's talking about, oh, it's nice to have that skill. I practice it all the time. Leslie, don't be telling off on yourself, girl. Niggas gonna be calling you up. Leslie just got to say, oh, it's a nice skill I have. I practice it all the time. So now, years go by. And we in the office. And Sarah's name comes up. And she's supposed to be fucking with Gary Payton. Allegedly. I don't know which Gary Payton. I don't know if it was another Gary Payton outside of basketball. But that's who she fucking with. But it's something that I know that a lot of other people didn't know. She was doing rendezvous with Puffy. And her and Kim was like, now, remember I said, Misa and Kim was like, y'all call it besties or whatever y'all call it. You understand? So now, Misa and Kim was like this. Sarah and Kim was like this. I know Puff is doing rendezvous now with Sarah. Because it's a lot of people and niggas' wives now that on Saturday mornings, when I made it to the house on Fifth Avenue, I was putting them in cabs. I guess they couldn't find their way home that night. Or I guess they wanted to check out the house that night. But I was putting them in cabs in the morning. So Puff is doing rendezvous with Sarah. So niggas is in the office. And they talking about, and I don't know how Mr. Payton's name came up, but Puff made a bet. He said, I bet you, give me 2 weeks and I'll take them from him. I'll take her from him. Two weeks. No, I don't think Kim regretted messing with Diddy. No. No. She could have been away from him if she wanted to. But you heard? He said, give me 2 weeks. Niggas is like, nah, man. Nigga, that's the glove. I mean, that's Gary Payton. I mean, that's... Okay. Yeah. It didn't matter if she had a relationship with Kim Porter or not. And whether she loved money more than she did loyalty or nothing like that, I don't think she would have a money problem, because when girls deal with dudes at that level, they make sure, first of all, they get some scratch. So now, in that 2 weeks' time, and I got this, y'all had y'all for 49 minutes. In that 2 week time, Jim said they want bags. Smart women get investments. In that 2 weeks' time, y'all, check this out. Me, Sarah, this young girl, I guess Sarah was training her. This side the panties, that side the panties. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, like that. This young girl. Me, him, her, the young girl, and this other rapper gets on a G5 jet, and we fly from Atlanta to North Carolina. That's where the bros at. It was less than 2 weeks. That Nina, yeah, everybody know Sarah messed with Pac too. She also messed with Buck, the dude that was with Puff now. She used to mess with Buck before she messed with Pac. Buck, who went to jail, that used to be his girl. Who had the 9/16 of life sentence, that's with Puff right now, who got out. I think Trump let him out, or Obama, one of them let him out. So now, we on a G5 jet going to North Carolina for a show. Sarah the young girl, Puff, me, and another rapper. We get in this hotel suite. And Puff, Sarah and the other rapper, tells me, don't let nobody come in this door. Don't allow nobody to come through this door. I said, okay, that's an easy thing for me to do. At that time, y'all, niggas who was close to me used to be like, yo, Mean Gene. I was good at my trade, boxing skills up to par, in shape. That was this time, around that time. You never lose your skills to survive, but I was nice with it. I could take on 2 or 3 niggas, because the first nigga in front of him, he get knocked the fuck out quick. I'm putting so much pressure on him, I'm not worrying about getting hit. I would say it, but I'll get in trouble. It used to be a time when a nigga hit me, get my dick hard, because I'm, ooh, let's go, nigga, yeah. That was me. Cousin Kelly, what up with you?
What's up?
Cuz, I'm doing a show right now. I'm coming to the Lou quick. I'm coming to the Lou in a couple of weeks. Yo, be ready. You gonna be around?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hit you back after I finish the show.
Okay.
Love you, cuz.
Love you too.
All right, bye. That's my cousin Kelly. Yo, you can see all that Indian in that family. From the hair, we're all the blackness in our family. All the indigenous. You can look at my cousins and them like that. Yo. I'm looking for some of this shit right here. So now, check this out. It was a point in my life that, listen here, man. That nigga right there, he said, Gene, I want it like that. He knew it was gonna be exactly how he said it. He didn't have to worry. He would tell me, yo, if Russell Simmons come in this door and he ain't dressed right, make this nigga stand out there, Gene. Niggas be like, yo, that's Russell Simmons. Let him in. Nigga, he ain't going nowhere. Russell be standing right there. Because Russell knew Puff was doing that. One time, Steve stopped and motherfucking Chris Lighting came to the door. They wasn't dressed right, because Puff wanted niggas. Puff told niggas, yo, they gotta be suits. They gotta be suited and booted. If you ain't come to the door suited and booted, and you was a big entertainer, he want to come to the door and get you. And I would have to tell one of my guys, yo, go get Puff right now. And when Puff know I sent him to go get Puff right now, it was because either Russell Simmons or one of those high-profile people that I just mentioned was at the door. He knew I wasn't sending him to the door for no regular person. Because he tell me the names. He said, if Russell Simmons, Chris Lighting, Steve Stout come to the door and they not dressed properly, come and get me, Gene. Send somebody to come get me. Don't let them in. Even the owners of the thing, yo, Russell, yo, nah, man, he can't come in, bro. He can't come in yet. Well, that's Russell Simmons. That's Steve Stout. That's Chris Lighting. Chris Lighting got tough one day. Chris Lighting was on some bullshit one day. When he got in, I said, hold the door. Took him to the bathroom. Straighten that out real quick. On everything I love. Straighten that shit out real quick. So now, Puff knew Jesus Christ would have to come down and take the breath out of me. For something to go down, and I didn't do it the way he wanted done. I'm just telling the truth, yo, the God honest truth. That's how it was. So now, Sarah, the young girl in training, the other rapper, and Puff is in this room. I'm the only one who had the key. Sometimes I hear shit and I peep in. Yo, y'all good? Everything straight? Yeah, we good, Gene. No more. So now, this other rapper, first cousin, comes up to Puff's in the room. He said, yo, it's an emergency. I got to get my cousin and everything like that. He says his cousin name. Is he here? I said, yeah, man, but I'm sorry. Can't nobody go to that room right now. They in the room right there, but they'll be out in a little while. They've been in there for a long time. He was like, yo, I got to get my cousin out of there right now. I said, yo, brother, call him on his cell phone. If he picks up and want to come out, he could come out. But ain't nobody going in that room right now. He said to me, oh, I'm going in that room. Taj, what up with you, boy? Out there working for me. Appreciate you, Taj. Thank you, sir, for all your service. You heard the story, Face Vanetta? I put that motherfucker in the piano. I put that motherfucker in the piano. Next thing you know, Puff and the rapper come out naked. Butt the fuck naked. And then the rapper had to grab a napkin and what like that. Cause they just came out like, yo, like, cause they heard the shit. And I got the nigga in the piano. And they would do to, yo, Gene, that's my cousin. Yo, Gene, what's wrong? What's wrong? I said, I told this nigga he couldn't go up in the room, and he was trying to go up in the room. And Puff looked at the other rapper? And the other rapper said, you ain't want to be in there. There's a whole lot of freaking shit going on. Judah Royalty, Racy. He says a whole lot of freaking shit going on. I'm going to leave y'all with that. But anyway, through all this bullshit that we go through, man, you see, it's very few people that you can trust around the ones that you love. Two, we got to feel, we got to know, and we got to understand our greatness, and they don't want us to see this. For the people that come to my channel, that's from other races and other culture, they want to keep y'all blind too. They already got us blind. They've been working on us for years. But they don't want y'all to know either. Go back and look at some of the stuff I'm talking about, and you will see. They have a plan in action because they got the knowledge and they got the history. They starting with the food. If we were still eating from the ground, they're not even making our vegetables and our plants and the stuff that we need for nutrition from the ground. They use the DNA and put that shit in water because they know from the ground we will stay healthy. It's of the earth. We wouldn't have to worry about COVID or none of that shit. So they're doing everything to destroy us. Sonny, I can't answer those questions right now. Sorry about that, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a whole different thing right now. Appreciate that. So, y'all, I want to thank y'all. Y'all stay chazzed up. Y'all gave me an hour of y'all time. And I really appreciate it. This has been Big Gene from Raw Deal, the last big night cooking and conversation. Stay chazzed up. Keep K-Slay in your prayers. And until I see y'all next time. Peace.